Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best of the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. Friends, if you're looking to hire someone to make your dreams come true, be it just a new author that you haven't heard, a new opportunity, you can go there. You can find exactly what you need. Now, you may be an author or creative yourself. Many of my guests are. Perhaps, just perhaps, you're looking for that place to call home. That one place where you know you can rest safe, knowing that you won't be caught up in some politically minded BS that would interfere with your ability to love and enjoy what you do. My friends, my duckies, this is that place. For a low cost of $40, you can join up. But friends, I'm not going to roll that way. There are sacred doctrines within the Tockert family household. Sacred laws. One of them is never ever pay list price. Yes, whenever possible, one should make acquisitions at a discount, clearance, or coupon. And I am, of course, well in my desire and situation for that to Podcast One. It's way over here. Podcast One will give you, if you use it as your secret code, half off, getting you a lifetime membership into IndieCD for $20. You will not find a better investment in this than perhaps buying me Nerf guns. Perhaps. Anyway. Yes, today is Monday. Today is Monday, and I want to remind you that we are brought to you this Monday, like every Monday, by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others, and big stompy robots, Because gaming should not be expensive. It should not be exclusive. It should not be complicated or take forever to play. It should be fast. It should be fun. It should be easy to play. And it should blow up the most stuff possible. And podcast 1 is still up. Get that out of here. Don't. All righty. It's Monday. Now, about half my audience is completely crushed under the icy deaths that is snow and mayhem. The other half is looking around going, is it coming here? Now, for those who are concerned about yours truly, thus far, knock on plastic. There's some wood over here. Pop. No. In fact, we are in a nice little zone where we've had nothing. No snow in a while. A couple days. Been a one. So, we're doing well. I have plans. Okay, cool. Got to go look at that. I have a lot going on. I have a lot this weekend. Before I go any farther, this show will be ending a little bit earlier than usual. Hold on. Put down the pitchforks. It is for a very, very good cause. You see, those who may not have been following it need to know that Daphne Lage has been going through some rather severe medical issues. Very substantive medical issues. And she is not quite up to being the TV/radio/YouTube personality that she is. Therefore, that would leave Daphne alone. Now, Daphne shouldn't be alone. She is a wonder upon this earth. And I got a message from Nita, and I got a message from Daphne asking what I was doing today. Was I streaming? Would I be cool with it? And despite whatever people want to think or how it went, I judge people by how they behave when the rain is coming down. I need to turn one second. When it's dark in the sky, the sky is dark and the rain is falling and thunder's booming around, and you don't know what's going to happen next. And when that was happening for Luke Stone, Nita and Daphne went everywhere to try to help that man. He was not conscious for it, which is tragic. But they tried to help him. And in doing so, tried to help me. Now, the project I intend with Luke Stone didn't fully get off the ground like we wanted. I did my part. Some things went down. It's a mess. But they tried. And I remember that. And I've paid attention to both of their careers for quite some time. I will work hard not to be starstruck by Daphne. I always am a little bit. It's much like dealing with Dan Hallfield. People I have been a fan of since the 90s that I now know pretty well. It never ceases to kind of get to me. But I will be over there. So that means I have to have time to hop, reassure them that, yep, I am over there, and broadcasting. Now, I also may have to run a commercial or two, and my net may be a little squirrely because it did go down quite a lot recently. So I haven't been able to do a certain upload that I've wanted to do for weeks, or at least that's what it feels like. It just, due to my net being unstable, it hasn't been doable. So let me check something. Excellent. During my commercial breaks, I will be tinkering and trying to get something to upload. I apologize if that interferes with this, but it is for a good friend of the show, Mr. Grant Lankard. Now, see, people think I forget. No, I fight the good fight, but I do not forget. We will see, knock on plastic, if we can get this to work. Now, for my weekend, I actually had a very, very interesting weekend. On the negative side, I had probably dislocated my elbow a bit. Many of my joints don't do what they're supposed to. So I was kind of in blinding pain for a large portion of this weekend. I also I also had to do the shopping because both Mand and Xander were not up for it. So I ended up going for the ahead of the storm and to make sure we're well padded before, say, the 10th and 20th in our supplies. That way, if I don't particularly want to go to crowded areas, I don't have to. I had to do the shopping. It took me many, many, many hours and required me going out on my own. And then when it was, well in the below zero wind chills, and nearly midnight, I got to come home and unload it because Xander was not. He tried. Bless his heart, he tried. Now, what does that have to do with any of you? Not much, but I will tell you this. This whole holiday season, I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to holiday much. That's because I was very, very concerned about a dear friend, someone who I consider family, somebody who means a lot to me, went through some severe mental health, and I had to help them. So that's what I do. A couple others did too, but you know me. I would never put more things on my plate and then have it fall off. But coming home, I want to say, it wasn't last night, so it had to be Saturday night. After having done a massive run all the way down to get meds at the far end of Lafayette, which is a haul, and Walmart, which, guys, it wasn't 2020. It looked like 2020 at Walmart. I was coming by, and Fowler still has their Christmas lights on, and the snow was coming down, and I was utterly exhausted. But there was one thing I wanted to do this holiday season. Now, I'd already drank my coffee drink, which is sad. It would have made it about perfect, but that's okay. All I wanted to do is wander downtown with no rush, no need, listening to Christmas music, looking at the lights. And I was exhausted, but I had a chance. I had an opportunity to steal some joy. So, pulled into Fowler and pulled into, it's called Monarch Park. It's a very nice, tiny, tiny little park in Fowler, Indiana. I think it's Monarch Commons, technically. Whatever, it's Monarch something. Right next to the Fowler Theater. I got up and it was all lit up with Christmas lights. The Christmas tree's still up. The light poles are still up. And this is the time of year where you almost need it more than you need leading up to Christmas. You need it during that dark period that happens. And of course, it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night in Fowler, Indiana, so you know that place is hopping. But I got to get out, turn some Christmas music on from my phone, and wander just a little bit, peppermint in my mouth. And just for about the maybe 5-10 minutes, it felt a bit like Christmas. And then I hopped back in the car and went back on my way to do all the work. Loaded all the groceries in, did what needed done, and hunkered. It wasn't the biggest of weekends, but I got a lot done. It wrapped up Mandy's holiday vacation, so she's at work. And sometime last night, my elbow popped violently back where it's supposed to be, and most of the pain subsided, so I'm doing better there. And then I got a message, ping, your internet has reconnected to your phone. Oh, that's novel. And then I got about 200 emails. And one of them, actually a whole series of them, were from somebody I really wanted to hear from. And I'm going to be giving them a ride to a job interview immediately after Nita and Daphne's show. And even though Nita won't be there, it's registered as Nita and Daphne's show. Or Daphne and Nita's, it doesn't matter. They're wonderful folks. So my schedule just went from a very calm, okay, Monday to let's go. So I'm hoping that goes. I'm hoping the people who need to understand know how good a news this represents. Possibly. Things will have to be checked on. But after all that, I get to come back. I get to clean. I get to create. I get to try to sort some other things out, like the fact my garbage hasn't been picked up in the last 3 weeks because some negotiation with my town. But guys, the year has started. Things are going well. We are getting things done, and I hope you are too. I've got lots of plans on the horizon, things I need to get straightened up, and I'm going to make it work because I have goals. I have a plan. They are manageable goals. It is a clear plan. In the very near future, for example, I will rebuild the wall of knowledge so that I can look at my lovely Post-it notes and keep my life organized. Beauteous. So, with all that being said, I'm going to run Joe's ad and frantically in the background try to fix up Grant's ad again. Hopefully it will work this time. I really want that up. And then I will get to your comments because you guys' comments are what the show's about. So first and foremost, we need to come over here. We need to click this because I hear a little man rumbling. And we need to let you listen to Joe. And here we go. My collar insists on being rumpled. Anyway, but you guys are more entertaining, and I have a massive comment dump. So let's deal with this real quick. And no, I'm not muted. I am not muted. Wait. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. Almost had a heart attack there, guys. If I'd been prattling. Let's see. Let's get going. Oh, comment dump again? Y'all are excited. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for that. I have been having a few technical difficulties, but we are working on that. And if you guys can still hear me and my reception is still good, the uploading, for people who are wondering, is maybe around 10%. The circle is trying to go round and round, and that's all that matters. Now, first through the door, if the system lets me. Yeah. Wow, y'all. Y'all are excited to see me. You're excited to be here. This is what I want to hear. Okay, first through the door is the tremendous Trelena Bachman. Let's see. If Hi. Yes. It disappeared. It disappeared. We lately StreamYard has been randomly saying that it can't connect to my devices. I'm back. I am back. Life is good. It decided to get rid of my devices. Although, thank you. You are an absolute goddess. Okay. And I lost all the comments. Because, of course, I lost all the comments. I am so sorry about that, guys. It just decided to nail me. So I don't have anything before 10 o'clock. So we're going to go with this. We've got Thesis, hi Thesis, and Donna, hey Donna, and Sarah. Hello, my dear. I'm so glad you rose from your crypt. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not leaving the house today. I'm all over the place today, and it's going to be awesome. The main reason I like snow is it gives you an excuse to stay in. You're not wrong. I'm checking on some friends' cats while they're out of town, but that's only a couple blocks away. I hope you do so safely, my dear. Then again, I don't know if the rest of you got snow. Dang it, I keep trying not to mention Blade was raised. Whoo. Okay, we're just going to skip that one. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Why wouldn't you want to be good? Hey, Nick. Hey. And that does mean, of course, that the upload of Grant's video did not go through. So we'll try for it Wednesday. I think uploading it is what crashed my net. It's not the first time it's played that game. Anyway, Judas Priest, Nichols. I'm lucky there's a table in front of me to catch me from flying across the room. What can I say? I have a dominant personality when it manifests. Anyway, hi, Nick. Hi, Foxy. Nick's hair is relatively restrained this morning. Yeah, I got it mostly restrained. I'm trying to be able to gear down to look semi-professional for the whole providing moral support for my friend who is going for their job interview, who I'm very happy they're feeling better. And then, I mean, they wanted me there, but not there, so I will be sitting in a restaurant situation like this with Xander, hopefully managing to have a good time. As long as he's cool, he will get slushies afterwards because that's how we roll. Oh, accountability. Morning, son. I am streaming. Finished painting my office. Rock on. I see the green, and it suits you. Can now concentrate on a new commission and market prep. Woohoo! Yes, I have a lot. I have so much coming from Joe. I owe that man so much money and or filament and or both. Not saying I'm nervous about that, but I'm nervous about that. Not nervous that I can't make it happen. I'm nervous that he won't accept it properly, at which point I will have to tase him in the... Anyway! But yeah, because while we are a blink or two away from IndieCD.com in preparation time, and that means I have to do some things, which means waiting for my expenses to bounce out again. Yeah, Foxy, but oh my God, in the comments right here, one man with many women. Wow, I can't help it. It's right there in the comments. I will tell you this, and I mean this from the bottom of my black little heart. I could say on one side of Nick, ooh, we get some blur action there. One side of Nick just believes that people should find love however they find love. However it manifests, if it's consensual and it's adults, go for it, because there isn't enough love in the world. The other side of Nick, equal and opposite, says this: why would I give up? Shockingly, what other people do in their relationships, as long as it's not hurting people I care about, I don't care. I mean, this is shocking. It's sort of like I can go through the internet and see something I disagree with, and keep scrolling. I could hear somebody's doing something that I don't do, but it's not hurting them, not hurting me. I don't care. I got too much on my plate to be judgmental. And look, I was born with a face for radio, y'all. I have no place to demean anything or anybody. I have a picture of me coming in from when I was bringing out the groceries that, seriously make people wonder just how acquainted with lawn gnomes my genetics are. So no judgment, no worries. And yeah, Foxy, okay, we did that again. Woohoo! And cats must have given back a hair tie. I would love to say that, but I went shopping Saturday and I hid them in my coat pocket, so they haven't got them all yet. I'm sure he loves the daily commentary. Actually, you know what? It fascinates me that people are interested. I am really not used to people being interested about my appearance and anything that's even close to positive. So I always find it moderately surprising. So yeah, my hair will be long for a while. It may get cut off. A lot of it depends on some medical issues, and a lot of it depends on societal pressures. Should we make a fan page for his hair? Well, you know what? I know there is a secret Discord, apparently, that my D&D players have made. At the library, the teens have a secret Discord where they plot against me, and I am so flattered. By what again? With what? Missing 3/4 of a 2-week paycheck, selling my soul mode. Okay, Sarah, my dear, if you insist on selling your soul, which you should not do, fortunately, I am still in the registry. Therefore, I can give you probably the best deal. And one of the few people who can get you a return license on that, should that be necessary. Okay? Otherwise, don't do it! Oh, you know what? I know I'm behind. I know I have a lot to do. I know I need to run ads and shenanigans. But, as Andrea Dietrich might say, but I saw an ad that said, pss, 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 responsibly. Hi, Joe.
Howdy.
I tried to upload Grant's video and I got booted off the net. So Trey had to jump in to go, oh, well, by the time she got in, I was already in. So the system knew you weren't here. I'm glad you're here. All looking at you. How are you, Joe?
Oh, not too bad. Just got down here to the next hotel, and yeah, it did some snowing overnight tonight or last night. This is what it's looking like down in Indy right now.
Great hoogly moogly. We've got our on the scene reporter. Check this out. We've got a weather reporter in Indianapolis right now looking at the snow.
And it
that
actually
sucks, Joseph.
It just quit snowing right after I took my bags inside.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
Stay safe, Joe. I would. Okay. Thank you. That's not a thing that needs to interrupt the stream, bud. But thank you for letting me know. So, I'm glad. We'll deal with that. Anyway, sorry about that.
No,
my producer had something to say. My other producer.
But no, just figured I'd pop in real quick, and it's been a while since I just randomly popped in and crashed your stream. So
yeah, I think it's been about 2 days, maybe 3.
Yeah, something like that.
I appreciate it, Joe.
But, all right, well, I'll see you guys later.
Toodles. Be safe.
Do this without ending the stream, hopefully.
Well, Joe froze up, so I'm just going to do this. And should he actually vanish at some point, we can deal with that. I just have this looming picture of Joe with his thumb I mean, seriously, look at this. Thumb. Oh, I was going to bring up Trey's thumb at that point because there was this just. There we go. Oh, there we go. Thumbs up, everybody. Of course, I have to do it the wrong way. Oh, hold on. Hello. Well,
Hello.
the cat. Everybody has to see the cat. Hello. There's been a hobo sighting in Northwest Indiana. Oh, there it is. Okay, cuteness. Yes, we will have cuteness. This is a formal show. I will let Trey go back and hide because I know she doesn't mean to. Back into the box. I love the running joke that was going on for a while that your basement was under my house. Anyway, I wouldn't put Trey in a basement. I trust her. I'd let her out with an electric fence. You know what? Okay. Where are we now? Hair tie. By what? With what? Oh yeah. I just put in a bid to buy Sarah's soul or what's left of it. Wonder if it was a trade, getting hair tie for extra treats. I do not negotiate potential. Mike, Jimmy, Lotion, and Braun. Afternoon, lovelies. We'll see how long I can stick around this time. You were welcome. Accountability, setting up Beowulf prequel, sequel, Kickstarter so it could be up this week. I wanted to show it. I tried. It booted me off the net. I will fight the good fight for Wednesday. You guys know how this gets sometimes. And I was raised church weddings and going to church for weddings, and I was okay. Okay. Yeah, how's the hit? Setting up. Hi, Mike Jimmy. Accountability. Finished another page for Sage's Sunset and kept the toddler alive. I am so impressed. It is so hard to deal with the energy draw and the burden and figuring out the right way to do everything with those high pressing standards. And raising a kid is hard too. No, I'm kidding. I understand. I know where you are on that one. Hey, Mike, Jimmy. Woo! Skipping that one at achievement. And Mike, you should be guest on my show again, even though I know you have to pre-record because it's time zone nonsense. It happens. And Mike, Jimmy's greeting everybody. And sadly, I am away from home for a few months still, Grant. I'm at my mother-in-law's with the family until my hip recovers enough to walk stairs daily. You'll get there. We have faith, sir. Still waiting on the surgery. Well, that'll be quite a Valentine's Day gift. And hugs for Mike, Jimmy, Lorsha DeBron. And hugs, and we hugs for you. And thanks all. I'm getting by. I walk without crutches at home now. Only a single crutch outside. Got to be careful, but I'm doing all right and mobile again. Hope the surgery helps. I'm sure it will. That's good. Glad to hear you were at least mobile. Baby steps. I wish I had thought to buy stuff to make a giant breakfast while we were out yesterday. Sometimes the holiday feelings are delayed, and we get them when we need them the most. Yeah, this has been one of those years where, like I've said in the past, a lot of times for certain kinds of celebrations, I have to steal them. It's the only way I can explain it. Because if I don't steal them small and get them through, a large number of people or forces seem to collaborate against that. I've just come to accept that as part of the pattern. Good morning, everyone. Says Chris Walker. I hope everyone had a great weekend and your Monday is off to a good start. We've got greetings for Chris. Agrees, Chris. And today was supposed to be Angie's first day back from work, but the snow said, nope, I need to run some ads real quick. Because if I don't, my whole rhythm will be off. So let's run some we haven't done in a bit.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on indycd.org.
Oh god. You guys don't understand, but my brain just had a rush due to some exchange of now I'm hearing Thomas the Tank Engine theme and goth dances. The mic randomly picks Trey up somehow. So like I'll just hear this giggle come wafting through maniacally. I hope it is coming through to the comments. Oh, to the comments. Oh Lord in heaven. But da 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 da. Okay. Now, and oh, by the way, there's a Grant Dross episode today. Looking forward to it. Sounds like a super busy day, but at least it sounds like a good day. I'm hoping to do some good, have some good, get that karma ball rolling. I have guests lined up all this month. Rock on, Grant. And what's the link to their show? I haven't seen either of them in the last couple years. Longer, a little after Meredith passed. Well, I don't have it handy, but go to the Indie Comics Connector, I think. Somebody can find it and pop that up for you guys in the chat, I'm sure. But hey, Chris, or just look up Daphne Lage because I'll be on her channel too because they go both ways. The links, there's some bromance going on between Nita and Daphne. I hope. What? What is that? The HMS John Locke has just gone by? Yes, that is the shipping ship that shipping ships. Anyhow, those of you who know. And there's a link, I assume, for Grant Lanker. And for those who aren't aware, my yellow ginger cat boy died Friday. He has been returned to the earth now. I miss him, but it's part of the circle of life. Life will continue. We have our deepest condolences. In the words of Brian K. Morris, may all your memories be golden. It's hard. Aha, not this time. I am not falling for the you are muted. Hugs for Chris. Also, Farious and Ends website has been down since November. It's been really expensive, and I'd rather change providers, but the accident happened, so I'm down for the count anyway. That is tragic. Maybe we can set something up to help. I have diabolical schemes percolating. We shall see, Mr. Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBron. You're fine? Thank you. I try. I have down considerable amounts. You're back now. That's right. Nick is back. He's back again. Nick is back. Phone a friend. Yeah, you know what? I think I've been canceled as many times as Eminem, at least by certain organizations. But yet they can't keep me down. Anyway, I'm sorry, Chris. And I can hear you, Nick. Good. Oh, my condolences, Chris. It's always an awful thing to lose a fur baby. We're here if you need anything. Nick! Trey! Uh-oh. Yep, and this must be Hugs. The Nick Field strikes again. And, did it disappear for other people? Nope, it just dropped because it didn't like that I was trying to upload a thing. Should be able to do it, but it went whoosh. Return. Yeah, I will not be stopped, topped, or dominated. No, anyway. He's gone for us all. Okay, there are exceptions. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Uh-oh. Thanks, everyone. The Nick Field is apparently strong today. Apologize for crashing. No, it's not used. And then... No, and then! No! I have a whole pocket full of... No! Another one. I dove into the back of the studio, so now we have a backup because you are a goddess, and I love you. Don says, morning, Xander. He says hi. I don't know if you heard him. He's still shuffling about. And put your nuggets and fries in so that they're ready when we need them. Okay, bud? You still get breakfast, but start them cooking. You guys like to hear my domestic situations. Trey says morning, Xander. Foxy says morning, Xander. Chris says morning, Xander. Sarah goes, Xander! There's so many highs. It's really kind of bothersome that my 15-year-old's voice is like an octave lower than mine in the morning. It's kind of like... Thank you, Trey. I was about jumping in, but LOL. Oh, my. I completely forgot Joe wasn't his usual post. And he jumped in anyway, right about the time it went down. It's like he knew. Sucks that you weren't able to play. I was excited. Play it on Grant Draws. I will do what I can Wednesday. I am sorry. I tried hard enough. It shut my channel down. I can ask, I can give no more. If you cut me, do I not bleed ink? Anyway. Oh, my nose is swelling up. What now? I'm sorry. Missed the whole conversation. Sadness. I know about the, I saw the dog headbutt in the chats. I just didn't get to respond to it. I am so sorry about your nose, dear. Get yourself a bag of peas and watch shows around it. It will help. Frozen peas, that is. It was a joke, Nichols. Oh, I know it's a joke because I have this thing called sense of humor. However, I have found that certain religious organizations often don't. And then we have things like the Crusades and the Tom Cruise Club. Anyway. Speaking of Indie City, the con can't be there, want to be there. Don't you do me like that, Dawn. Dawn, don't you do me like that. Can't be there. But you can be. The Indie City traveling table will be there. Here's the form to fill out. Woohoo! Go there. For a very small amount of money, you can have your stuff displayed. It's a great deal. Just like I joke around with my mother, but don't take seriously. I wear a halo. My dear, I take very few things seriously. I just have to be careful to protect my channel from others who do. Joey may have to eventually make breakfast. Hi, Joe. I wouldn't be able to afford penny, so yeah. No can do with anything but selling hunks of flesh. Okay. We need to get you set up at least writing something that we can publish here. By we, I mean Amazon or someone else. But we need to write your stories. It doesn't matter. Go through whatever you have. I'm sure you have some wonderful angsty poetry that we can do. Sarah's poetry of angst. Anything we can throw out to get you a tiny income stream. You could be like me, making as much as $20 a month by selling your soul and hard stuff through the Zon. Anyway, Joe is experimenting with facial hair. He's a sexy beast. Anyway, Joe, you look work garbed, because he is. Grant, you're first one to say something about it in like a week, LOL. It's a decent look for him. I worded that all wonky about the traveling table, but it's Monday. It is indeed a Monday. And because it's a Monday, oh, wow. Actually, we are barreling towards the time when I'm actually going to have to cut the show. So, cats, fur baby, hobo. Hobo, Trey's admittedly feral in all the right ways. Nick's scream was waylaid by the Bachmans. Trey's, what that typo was Trey really wants to go to the Bahamas right now. And being waylaid by the Bachmans. Christmas is coming a little late, but it's getting here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, Trey is invoking the old magics. Hobo. Definitely a feral goblin, and I'm okay with that. Cute goblin. Yep. I'm a silly little fox if fine with that. Just upload the ad for Grant tomorrow, Nick. Since you won't be streaming, it should go way easier on your... Thank you. We can hear you too, Trey. Oops, that's fine. We hear Trey, we don't see Trey. This is entertaining. I hear Trey all the time too. When I don't see her, I'm just used to it. It's kind of like being haunted by somebody who is alive. Also, not the first time I've had to deal with that. Oops, I love it. My piggies are tweeting. Press the mute. Lamau. Just get off screen, Trey. No. You have to make breakfast. I can't wait longer. Because I'm time constraints today, so I don't want to derail things. See ya. I'm going to run some ads. And I am sorry that I am going to have to call this, but I want to be there to be supportive for my other friends. Go over to Nita and Daphne's show. Look up Daphne Leish on YouTube. Look at the Indie Comics Network. See, I remembered the name. Get there. I need new ads from them. Let's promote some people so that I can get over there real soon. And so, ha-ha! Yes, once again, there was Total Commercial Dance Party. Because I'm skipping through, I have to do one more ad because, of course, I do, and then we'll wrap this up.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
That's right, folks. We're all about letting people art here on this channel. I am sorry to duck out early, but I do need to. So, keep drawing, keep creating, keep writing, because if you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you cannot edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. I will be back Wednesday for the art part of the show. We'll run that show late to offset some of the time you're losing here. And guys, toodles.